Hello, it's me, the anonymous psychologist again, and I'm here to bring you something a little bit different. Not another social psychology experiment, but rather a quest for the truth. After I read the novel Ishmael by Daniel Quinn, it brought to light a couple diabolical issues that are fundamentally wrong with our society. So deeply ingrained, in fact, that we don't even notice they're there. I decided to take it into my own hands and find out just how true these issues are, how deeply ingrained they actually are in our society. But first, here was my take on the book. The entire book is dedicated to bringing to light the truly diabolical parts of our history that we glorify on a daily basis. It brings to light the ignorance that 99.999% of us are wrapped up in. It brings to light the now seemingly obvious lies that our entire culture accepts as universal truth. It reveals the astonishing hypocrisy in almost every aspect of our life, and it reveals how deluded I must have been to believe it. The truth is disconcerting, to say the least. To spend one's entire life learning what our society considers knowledge, only to discover the fact that our education has been only slightly less evil than that of the Hitler Youth Program. It's mind-boggling. This system has been molding our minds to be the persecutors of an enemy, except that our enemy, that we have been trained from birth to conquer, is in fact our very own life support system. The Earth. Our Earth. But not ours in the way most view it. I mean it in the sense that it belongs to more than one person. As a matter of fact, it belongs to more than people. Not even that. Even now the whisperings of Mother Culture are still manipulating my hand. For in fact we, all things living, belong instead to the Earth, not the other way around. The system that has warped us to this point is so diabolically subtle that until now I had no idea what enemy we were being trained to overcome. Now it seems obvious. Above all things, seeing that such an intelligent race, of which I am proud to belong, has been deceived wholly and completely by ourselves, is what bothers me the most. Please. The educational system comes into play because it is the main process by which this thought of conquering the environment and destroying the integrity of our planet, our very own life support system, this is the process that it has to go through to get into the minds of every child. And it's something that is thoroughly pounded into every child's subconscious through education, through the educational system. It's not education itself that is flawed, but rather the system in which it is taught. It is taught in a prison-like room with set times for eating, set times for rest, outside time. It's all controlled, and that's not the way the world's supposed to be. But in order to change anything, first we have to figure out if it's actually true. We need to see face to face what the direct results are of this system, and maybe find some witnesses to attest to the effect and the hope that there is that perhaps you can overcome the system, that you can think for yourself after going through this brainwashing system for pretty much your entire childhood life. Maybe all hope isn't lost, but we'll see. Hi, Riley.
Hi, Noah.
So, do you like school?
Yes.
Why do you like school?
Because it's included with math, which I like to do math. And I like to read sometimes.
Wouldn't you rather be outside, though?
Yeah.
You'd rather be outside, right?
Yeah.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
A scientist.
Why do you want to be a scientist?
Because I really like science.
And do you think you'll make lots of money?
Well, probably not a lot, but
Why do you think it's important to be a scientist?
because so the world can know more things about the world.
Ah.
So the people can know more things about the world.
Isn't school kind of like prison, though? They don't let you do very much, do they?
Well, yeah, they don't really let us do much.
Aren't you supposed to be outside having fun, playing around?
Well, they do give us recess.
Yeah, how long is that?
Half an hour.
How long are you in school?
3 hours.
That's not a lot of time, is it?
But all my recess is 1 hour.
Do you like being stuck inside all day?
Well, if it's raining, yeah.
Would you rather be outside when it's nice outside? Is it more fun that way?
Yeah.
Feels better, right? Alright, thanks, Riley.
Okay.
As you can see, the educational system has already had an effect on this young child. It's convinced him that being outside in the rain is a problem, that the rain is something to be avoided. It's a natural occurrence. It's part of nature. It's part of an important cycle, and it's viewed as a sort of negative thing. It's something to be avoided. It's teaching us that we need to fight against nature. Nature is trying to get at us, and we're to control it, to keep it away from us. But even at a young age, he can recognize that something doesn't seem quite right. That being outside it has more of a natural longing in his system. He doesn't really want to be cooped up all day in a classroom, and he likes learning math. But you can't be stuck in a dark room all day doing math problems and reading. It's not natural. It goes against every instinct we have. Maybe the next interview here will give some more insight to a different age group, farther along in the educational system. Hi, Emily.
Hi, Noah.
So you like school, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever had a class outside before?
I've had parts of classes outside.
And, well, parts better than nothing, I guess. But what differences have you noticed in your outdoor classes compared to your indoor classes?
Well, I haven't had an actual class outdoors. We've just been outdoors for, experiments.
And why have you not been outside?
I don't know. Our teachers don't bring us outside.
Are you supposed to avoid outside?
I suppose that's what I don't know. We just don't go outside. We stay inside. But most of our school is outside.
Yeah, but you spend most of your time in classes indoors, right?
Yes.
And you sit there for long periods of time.
Yes.
You don't move around a lot, do you?
No.
It gets hard to concentrate, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Do you get kind of a headache sometimes from sitting in the same place for a long time?
No, but I sort of drift off after a while because it's always just the same, going on and on and on.
Alright, thanks.
You're welcome.
So from this interview, you can tell even more greatly, it's even more accented than it was in the previous interview, how deeply ingrained it is, this aversion of the outdoors, how children just aren't allowed outside. They don't know why, they just aren't. It's just part of their life, and that's the way it is. And I think that these interviews have definitely helped to reinforce Ishmael's view of things and the way he sees our society as just conquering nature and destroying the very environment that we need to sustain our own life. And yeah, I accomplished what I hoped to accomplish, and I hope that it helped to show you what I was trying to tell you about the educational system. Thanks, and good night. So, Dallas, that is your name, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, it relates to Nazism, actually.
Actually, I believe that is completely true. I have been thinking that my entire life. I've written books on it, and I believe that it's finally opened people's eyes, which is a good thing. I enjoy that.
They're not so much in a confined prison-like state, such as a classroom.
Yes. Especially, there's one teacher I have that I think perfects this mother culture conformity, and his name is Mr. Kirsten.
Oh, that's a personal call there.
It is personal.
Whew. Hello, sir. What?
Genius. Make it up as you go along. Genius.
Thank you.
Okay, I didn't have a choice.
You've recently read the novel by Daniel Quinn titled Ishmael, haven't you?
Yes, I have. Beautiful book.
And what do you think about the way it shows that our educational system is teaching us to conform to the whispers of mother culture, quote unquote, and agree that the educational system needs to be less conformist and more open and more open in nature. And do you think this would be an adequate explanation as to why kids really don't like school? As kind of a general consensus, they just don't like it.
I think it takes them back to the natural state, and just naturally, kids hate school.
I think that is definitely correct. I think that being outside definitely promotes stronger thinking than being in such a enclosed space. Thank you.